Hello Scorpio, what is going on? Welcome to your July 2023 love and romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major Scorpio placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, Scorpio, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below. But enough of me talking, let's pull the overall theme and energy with some oracle cards, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. I am sensing that this is going to be a major month for you, especially with the Venus retrograde in Leo towards the end of the month. I will tell you a little bit more about this in just a moment. I just want to get this first oracle card. Ooh, interrupted my words. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So this is very much this Venus retrograde energy that I am getting. So there's a Venus retrograde occurring in your 10th house, okay? And I'm going to go over this. So July 22nd through September 3rd, the Venus retrograde in Leo is going to be in your 10th house. If you are a Scorpio rising in particular, sun as well, then you may be finding yourself rethinking career, long-term plans or status, or your values around these themes. The 10th house is also about the public image and reputation. And an astrologer gave a very interesting perspective on the 10th house as well, saying that it's also how we spend our time. So there may be some sort of rethinking around that as well. But regardless, Venus retrograde often brings up, themes around relationships, money, values. So regardless of your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and all of that, you will likely find these general themes coming up towards the end of July. So with this card, your commitment is being tested. I definitely feel some sort of reevaluation going back, okay? Especially with the first quarter moon, because things are going to be starting to ramp up, but it's also about refining particular things as well. But whatever this is, this is an auspicious card. This is a positive card. But whatever is coming up is meant to be worked through. Okay? Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So this may really be pushing someone. It could be you or your person, the person that you're connecting with. It could be pushing someone out of their comfort zone. There may be this need to really face something here. And that's why commitments are being tested around this time. Let's pull a few more. Truth. So this is pretty big. Positive movement forward, just like I said at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there is some sort of awakening. There's something that's coming to light. There's some sort of truth that is being revealed regarding some sort of situation. There's clarity. Let's see the challenger block. Yes. I need another one here. Spontaneous. So someone may have said yes to something spontaneously, or there may be some sort of confirmation coming in for you. Someone may be seeking confirmation on something. I feel like there's some sort of question in the air. You may be dealing with someone who is a bit spontaneous with you, with how they act, their behavior. And something may come in unexpectedly. I feel something spontaneous coming up. And it may even reveal some sort of truth here that on the same page at the bottom of the deck, this is beautiful. So I do feel like this is about, equal give and take as well. Let's see what else comes up here. Tell me more about this connection. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So there's a strong connection here. Flirt. Very soon, chemistry. For some of you, with the spontaneous card showing up as a block, it could even feel like things are a bit too serious. It's one or the other here. Either you're dealing with someone who's a bit impulsive, there's a lot of spontaneity that is creating questions within your headspace, your heart space. There could be something, like I said, spontaneous coming in, or it could be that there's a need for some spontaneity here. But I do feel like there's a strong connection. You know, you could be flirting with this person. There is this light-hearted energy. There is this mutual attraction, this chemistry. This is telling me that some sort of manifestation is coming in, though, with this very soon card. Something is coming in. I do feel like there's a lot of questions around, you know, so do you want this or do you not? What do you want here? There could be, like I said, some sort of wake-up call here that is coming in. Let's check out this person's headspace, the person that you're connecting with. Headspace, heart space. Please show me where this person is at. You're the one I'm meant to be with. So this is another confirmation. You keep me on my toes. I'm still healing from my past. I don't know what to say at the bottom of the deck. So there could be some issues possibly around communication for some of you at this moment, not all of you. But I do feel like there's a very, very strong connection here. There's something that's coming to the surface. Commitment is being tested. There is a desire to be with one another here, but someone is still healing from something. And I feel like whatever this past is, it may be very much tied into this person's current behaviors and how they're going about particular things. With that card, I don't know what to say at the bottom of the deck. There could be a fear of vulnerability as well. I'm fighting my own battles. I miss you. I need time and space. So I want a fresh start, though, at the bottom of the deck. So this person is missing you. This person finds you very interesting. This person may be needing some time or space, even if it's just energetically, to continue this healing. Okay? Or they may need to take time and space at times to deal with whatever comes up. Because this person, it's like, I feel like this is a good match, but there's something here about past healing and time. This person does miss you, so there is this energetic distance. But I do feel like this person is using this time, and it could be physical distance, emotional, any sort of distance here, but this person is utilizing this time to heal. It's like they're very drawn to you, but they're fighting their own battles in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to keep these cards here because I do not want to forget about them. So I'm still healing these. We're going to put these back in. But I definitely want to get the tarot out and see what this is all about. I do feel like there's guilt here. I feel like this person knows that they're not really going about something in the most effective way. But let's see what the tarot has to say. But again, with this, your commitment is being tested. I do feel like someone has to make some sort of decision. There's a need to get through some sort of hurdle here. I wouldn't be surprised if you randomly hear from this person, or there's a random like pickup in energy. It really depends if, you know, you're talking with them at this time. For most of you, I do feel like there's at least a little communication. So what's going on here, Spirit? Please provide some clarity and insight for the Scorpio collective, please. Queen of Swords. 8 of Cups in the reverse. So there is some sort of communication or clear forward thought. There's something here that someone can't quite walk away from. Page of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign or an air sign here. Or someone who has those placements in the chart. Someone in the past, or possibly right now, was not ready to initiate something, to speak up about something, to do something. Death in the reverse, Scorpio energy, representing your person. I'm feeling this tickle in my throat. So there may be some sort of issue with communication even. The moon representing you. 4 of Wands. This is beautiful energy, Scorpio. I love this. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is a bit difficult to read, or they find that you are difficult to read, maybe both. I do feel like there is someone who can't quite walk away from this connection, or they can't walk away from something. Your person showing up as death in the reverse, there is some sort of resistance to change. So this could also be about walking away from bad habits, okay? But they can't quite walk away from you. There's communication coming in. The moon representing you, though, there is a bit of like confusion. There's a foggy gray area. It looks like things are going to be working out here with the 4 of Wands, but with the Page of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like someone wanted to reach out. This could be you or your person. It wasn't quite happening. Or this could have been some, immature, egotistical behavior. It's one of those, right? But now there is clear, excuse me, I'm seriously feeling that tickle in my throat. I feel like there were issues with communication. But now someone with this Queen of Swords is coming in and saying something. So and then the 4 of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy, and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is someone here who does want to renew this connection or bring in this sense of renewal. I feel like there was a timeout here, or at the very least here, Scorpio. Lack of cohesion, lack of, collaboration, feeling like that person was just not very interested. Again, it's going to be different for all of you regarding how much you two have been communicating. This is a general reading, but this person can't quite walk away from you. But there's commitment around, can this person walk away from, there's something else here. There's some sort of resistance to change that they need to walk away from. They need to transform here with this Death card showing up. So what I want to do here is I want to dive even deeper. I want to clarify these cards, see what is really going on. So what I'm going to do is pull all of the cards on camera for that transparency, but it's just easier for me to pull everything all at once. So we're going to do that, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Scorpio, let's get into this. So I just want to quickly say that I did turn some cards upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we're going to be going through everything one by one, each of the piles, and for that transparency, I did draw all of the cards on camera. So we're going to be starting out with the past. This could be the more distant past, the more recent past for others of you. And for others of you, you may actually be dealing with this energy right now. And if that's the case, then this is saying that you're going to be transitioning into the more current energies, which we'll be getting into. But I am sensing that there was a situation that kind of fell flat here. There was some sort of painful ending. Okay. Someone was very much in their head here as well. But there was something painful. And I really feel like however this ended, it's like someone didn't go about it the right way. And I can't even say that something fully ended because the world is in the reverse. But this is a lack of closure. This is something being left open. But there's pain here with this Ten of Swords. So there was something that felt like a painful ending, yet it was left open in some way. And justice in the reverse is telling me that there may have been someone here who did something unjust, or they weren't taking accountability for their actions. There may have been questions around truth. For some of you, you may have gotten ghosted here. This is a very painful energy. And it's left you confused. I want to pull an oracle card here. Third party. So there may have been some sort of third party involvement here, Scorpio. Solitude. Deception. Understanding at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this third party. I don't like this energy. Shadow work. So third party, remember, it can be person, place, thing, concept, idea. It does not need to be a person. It does not need to be a romantic person. It can really be anything here. But I do feel like someone pulled their energy away and there was some sort of cloud of deception or uncertainty, possibly about, what happened. Shadow work. What's this? Deceptive communication. Divine masculine. Offer. Cycles at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot coming in right now, and I just want to say that, Scorpio, whatever you've been going through, this is difficult energy. And I don't want you to try to make this storyline fit, take what resonates and leave the rest. And, if a message isn't for you, leave it. It's for someone else. This is going to be some tough energy. But I do feel that someone pulled away here. There were some pride and ego issues, or someone was left in solitude. And there was some sort of deceptive communication regarding an offer and a divine counterpart. I feel, there could have been someone here who was love bombed, showed a lot of admiration, made to feel quite special. But it's like there was a third, and this could be an energetic third party. It could have been from the past here, that someone is still doing some shadow work or healing from the past related to an ex or something that occurred even before you. It doesn't mean that this person was like ghosting you for a third party, right? Maybe for some of you, you did find out that was the case, but it's not going to be for all of you. For some of you, it may be that there was someone here who was still healing from their past, and because of pride and ego issues, they just kind of pulled their energy away, and there was some sort of deception related to communication. That's what I'm really seeing. It left someone hanging in some way, shape, or form. Something wasn't fully disclosed. It felt unfair. It felt painful. Now, the current energies, so for some of you, excuse me, this could be the incoming energies. For others of you, you are dealing with this right now. I feel like there's going to be communication coming in here. I feel like you're going to hear from this person. So if you haven't heard from this person, I feel like they're going to come in If you are in communication with this person, I do see a continuation of this. However, I feel like there is confusion why something was left out in the cold. I feel like there could be direct communication, but with the Page of Cups in the reverse, this is someone who is not connected to their intuition, someone who is a bit emotionally immature. It could be a water sign or an air sign, but that's not necessary. But whatever is being communicated, it's not providing any sort of insight or clarity or communication, for that matter, about some sort of loss. I feel like this could be hearing from this person and still, like I said, lacking understanding, especially since we saw understanding at the bottom of the deck. And let's pull more here. Let's pull an oracle for a few. Muse. So this could have to do with creativity, a project for some of you, but not all of you. Barrier. Bound. Received. Stuck. Okay, so I feel like, especially with the block here, this is a bit, I understand what's going on here. There is a situation where someone is unable to fully walk away, yet there's this unequal give and take, especially with communication and healing. And because of this unequal give and take, it feels like, there's this lack of cohesion, collaboration. I feel like someone may be coming in here, but there's an issue, and I was feeling it in my throat, like I said, but there's an issue around this person's expression. Now, for others of you, this may be talking about some sort of creative project or this or that, but there's something here that you're curious about that you're not really getting the answers about. But for the majority of you, I feel like there is this desire to communicate. So this person is coming in and communicating, but where it requires vulnerability, which definitely has to do with whatever information you're seeking, that's what's not coming in. There's some sort of barrier with this person's ability to fully express, yet they still feel bound to you. There is this pull, this magnetism. There is this feeling of being stuck. So you may spontaneously hear from this person. So we pulled regret, refocus, lessons, purge. There's something here that this person that needs to be purged, but it's like they're dealing with regret, but there's a need for this person to refocus on particular lessons or shadow work. It's like they can't have their cake and eat it too. They can't quite, step away fully from this connection, but they're not doing what's necessary to fully make some sort of transformation so that they can step into this relationship authentically. But there is some sort of unequal give and take. For some of you, like I said it before, there is something here that this person's unable to walk away from, and for some of you, it could just be the need to heal the past. Like this person's still a bit stuck in the past with some sort of pain that occurred, and there's this unequal give and take. For others of you, it could be that there's an actual person that this person's dealing with third party wise, but you would know what that is. Because this person is showing up as death in the reverse, Scorpio energy, Cancerian energy with the Chariot in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, Libra Scorpio energy for me, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So yes, there are a lot of reversals. This person is definitely dealing with a block. It is what it is. I do see things transitioning and becoming more positive here in the future. However, right now, there is this directionless energy. This person is unable to transform, or there is this resistance to change. The Tower in the reverse is telling me that there's something that does need to fall down. This person may be trying to prevent it. This person it's like damage control. But the Two of Pentacles is telling me that things are being mishandled, mismanaged, and if you imagine someone, you know, juggling these pentacles, when it's in the reverse, it's like they're starting to drop the balls. So I feel like the pressure is building for this person. They are wanting to prevent a Tower moment. They're resistant to change. There's a lot of directionless energy, and you're feeling that too, Scorpio, because you're very intuitive. You may have a lot of questions like, what is this person even doing, you know? And that's why you're not getting clarity here. It's because they're unable to really figure out that clarity for themselves. Nostalgia, but they miss you. They're stuck, observer. So they're watching you. They're keeping their eye on you. Vibrations. They may be seeing you do well for yourself. Twin flame. This could be a twin flame. Surrender. Guide. Signs at the bottom of the deck. So this person could be seeing signs. If you believe in twin flames, you know, this person could be your twin flame, but that's not necessary. But what I'm really getting here is that this person does miss you, and there's this push-pull dynamic. And you want to ensure that you're not getting wound up in any sort of like toxic situation here. I don't condone those. So if this is toxic, please walk away from it and really, really focus on your well-being and protect that. But I do feel like this person does keep their eye on you. And I feel like this person is desiring to heal, but there's something here that is leading them back to you. They can't quite let go. I feel like this person has been telling themselves that they should just focus on themselves. They should, you know, just let this go. But I feel like they're bound here to something. So they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I'm not justifying this. But what I'm saying is, like, they're resistant to change, yet they don't want to fully walk away from this connection, and this connection requires a transformation on their end. But I feel like even energetically, you are leading them to do the work, but they're resistant. They're resistant to that, but they're slowly starting to face some things here. Now, with the Moon, the Magician in the reverse, Gemini, Virgo energy, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy, we have 3 reversals. This makes a lot of sense because with the Moon upright, this is telling me that there may be a lot of like confusion around you, you know, feeling like a bit uncertain. And I think this has a lot to do with the energy that this person is bringing in. And you may be mirroring this in a way, because what I'm getting here is that there is some inconsistent energy. Alternatively, this could be just be you being very careful with how you place your energy and, you know, what you're choosing to manifest. But I feel like this is you more so feeling uncertain. So you're just being careful with your energy, especially if this person has been quite inconsistent with you, or this person kind of just disappeared. The Eight of Swords in the reverse is telling me, though, that, you know, if you've had any fears here, you are doing what is possible to face them at this time. You're taking the blindfold off. You have been. I feel like you've been doing a lot of shadow work here. The Lovers in the reverse, you know, you're not happy about this situation. But what you do know is that you don't have all of the information. regardless of communication with this person. Union, summer, self-worth, devotion. What's his self-worth? Okay, the answer is yes at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you don't quite know what is going on at this time. As I've been saying, you do desire union with this person. I do feel like deep down there is still a sense of devotion, but I do feel like you're rethinking your values. There may be some plans that this is just for some of you, that you've had with this person, that you may be rethinking as well. Okay. Now, with this divine feminine card popping up, this is a general reading, so this could just, divine counterpart. But I feel like you are choosing to devote more energy to you. And you may be realizing that you don't have all the information, all of the facts, but what you do know is that this person's kind of leaving you in the dark and you don't deserve that. And there's confusion. And you're very aware, like, if you're talking with this person or this person spontaneously comes in, it's like, why aren't they filling you in on what happened? Where's the apology? Where's, an explanation? What happened? Oh yeah, and then I did ask why we were getting all these reversals down here with Death in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse related to this person. So this person may be dealing with financial or material, instability, insecurity at this time. Alternatively, I do feel, and this actually goes way back to the beginning of the reading when I was talking about the Oracle card about getting out of one's comfort zone. Okay. Fear of vulnerability. This could just be inner insecurity as well that this person is dealing with. Now, with the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse, I asked more about this, and we did get the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Something's going to be revealed here. Okay. But the Four of Swords is telling me that there may be some sort of union here. Union, reunion, a getting together, some sort of thing occurring within the community, but just a general sense of stability and security. And I'm sensing, because, I actually want to know specifically more about this. Four of Wands. Yeah, so you two will be, but then we have the King of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this person, they're not going to be really opening up emotionally, and you also may be dealing with someone who is very impacted on an emotional level, a bit sensitive, or a water sign, but that's not necessary. There is connection that is occurring here. There is some sort of getting together or connection, something that feels very harmonious between the two of you. So there is some sort of union or reunion that's occurring. And through this period or this day or whenever this connection occurs with you and this person, it could be a particular conversation. It could be that this person, invites you out, whatever this is, a phone call, but you're feeling like you're connecting with this person. Okay. And it's harmonious. But whatever this is, it's going to allow you to see through any of the confusion and lack of clarity that you've been dealing with. There's something here through this connection in that moment that is going to take the blindfold off and clear some things up for you. And this is very much around this person's energy of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, long-term plans. You're going to see some sort of information about this person's indecision, their lack of movement. It's going to take the blindfold off further with the Two of Swords in the reverse and offer a different perspective. Okay. And with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this is telling me that something is also being revealed. But the Page of Swords, what is, I want to know more about this. Okay, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands. So this person may be coming in, and I mean, the Knight of Cups, this is offering something that looks pretty good here. You may be quite excited. Okay, it looks good, feels good. This is Ten of Pentacles. This is long term. So it could be that someone is coming in and revealing information about their plans for possibly the future. And even emotionally as well. But the Page of Swords in the reverse, you need to be careful with this energy, because the Page of Swords in the reverse is someone who may not be, I'm not calling this person a liar, but what I'm saying is that there may be some sort of information that is omitted. You know, it's that, or this person could be, this could honestly, if you're dealing with someone who has air in their chart, it could just be indicating that. But this person could be even a bit like argumentative, or they may be even coming in and saying that they want particular things. But with the Two of Wands in the reverse, it's like, okay, but like, how are we going to do this? Like, I need to see how this can occur. Like, where's the long-term planning? Because the Two of Wands in the reverse takes you back down to the Ace of Wands, right? And so there's that potential, but what is the long-term plan? Because Two of Wands is the first steps, the planning, you know, of the future, decision making. When it's in the reverse, it's not necessarily there, which definitely is a match when the Page of Swords in the reverse pops out. So this person could be coming in and offering something about the long term, which is very this Ten of Pentacles energy. But what is the foundation beneath that? Like, how are you going to get there? What's the plan for that? That's what I'm getting. Especially if there were all these things that were occurring here. It could be like, wait, so you want to like move forward here, but what happened here in the past? What actually happened here? And this is going to really, really test your commitment. You know, especially if you were dealing with someone who was deceptive in some way. You know, it may be about rebuilding trust as well for some of you. Because if this person was treating you unfairly in the past, you may be like, well, how do I know this is not going to happen again? And so there may be the need to have some sort of conversation. Because when this person comes in, the advice here is to really look and pay attention. Okay, this is the words that they're bringing to the table. This is what they're telling me. But does this line up with the facts? Like, where's the proof? Because that's what you need to look out for with the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords, he's not all, you know, he's not all talk. He backs it up with data. He backs it up with actions. He's going to follow through on it. Okay, he's logical. When it's in the reverse, it can be wondering, is this all talk? You know, where's the facts? What's the plan? Okay, like, show me the proof. Show me where we're going here. That's what I'm really seeing. So the good news is that there is some sort of there has been communication, I feel, but there is some sort of union and connection that feels quite good that will, you know, bring in some more information. But we have mute, and this is what I'm... Separation. So, okay. Destruction for mute. Material world. So yeah, there could have been something that wasn't being said previously, or there could have been something that, or a period where someone did go mute, but there's someone, it's like this person changed their mind. They may not tell you everything here. For example, that they were, and this is just an example, that they were planning to walk away from this connection because they needed to balance things out, this or that. They may have been trying to numb some sort of idea around commitment. There was some sort of numbing. But I feel like, you know, for some of you, this person may have tried to ghost you, but it's like they changed their mind. This is just for some of you. You may have been dealing with someone who was a bit impulsive, and then when they had some time apart and balanced things out within, they were drawn back into you because of this bound card, and they were trying to numb a lot around where it's like their intuition was guiding them back to you, but they were also feeling bound to you. There's some sort of commitment to you in some way, shape, or form. They're trying to numb that. Yeah, I feel like this person can't fully walk away from this connection. And so if they told themselves that they were just going to walk away from this, it doesn't look like that's happening. And this person may have been in denial about a lot of things, telling themselves, you know, they don't want a relationship or this connection or whatever it was. And they may have given you silent treatments in the past. That's just for some of you, especially obviously if they ghosted you. But I see that this is an ending, a destruction around this mute card. Alternatively, this person, they may want to bring in justice as some sort of separation. And this may be saying that this person is not going to be toxic, you know, coming in with their words. They're holding back on any sort of destructive language and so forth that you may have experienced with them previously. Because this person may have said some hurtful things to you for some of you. Just for some of you. But yeah, this is what I'm really seeing so far. I do feel like it will be insightful to take this over to the extended reading. I feel like we could dive way deeper here and see what's really going on. So if you'd like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below, along with everything else we'll be exploring: feelings, intentions, this person's next moves towards you, what you may not know, timing, guidance and advice, and more. So check that out if you feel called to do so. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. Glorification and invocation. Success is determined by your mindset. Treat your journey with patience. So really, really focus on your mindset at this time. Okay? Your self-talk. What are you telling yourself? What are your beliefs? What are, you know, as this all plays into each other. But there's a need to be patient. So sometimes when we're not getting the exact answers that we need, or things are not moving along as quickly as we would like, sometimes that impacts our mindset. And, you know, you got to catch yourself if you start to have some negative self-talk. You got to interrupt that cycle. But whatever this is saying to remain patient. For some of you, this may be the spiritual lesson around patience. And you may have Gemini or Cancer in your chart, but that's not necessary. But I do feel like there is this beautiful energy coming in that is going to provide a lot of insight into whatever is going on here. And please let me know below. I do read all my comments, and I would love to know how this is playing out for you in your life, and, you know, which storylines are matching up for you. But that's what I have for you for now. Again, if you'd like to join me over at the extended, the link is below in the description box. Keep watching for a preview of that. But yeah, that's what I have for you for now. Thank you so much, Scorpios. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. I mean, they see you as someone who is very intelligent, very nurturing, and this decision made them feel like it was the wrong one. It was unjust. It was unfair. It's like on one end, they just want to focus on them because they're healing from their past and so forth. But then on the other end, it's like, this doesn't feel right. Someone went cold here, and I feel like this person wants forgiveness. and this person is going to need to address this resistance to change. Because if this person doesn't address this resistance